Hello, good morning, students. So, today we are going to start chapter 10 in our grammar portion of class 8 English, and the chapter name is the correct use of prepositions. So, prepositions are also parts of speech. Now, let me tell you a simple definition of a preposition. What is preposition? So, it is a word or a group of words that is used with a noun, pronoun or noun phrase to show direction, location or time, or to introduce an object. So, there are certain kinds of prepositions. So, in this chapter, first we will see preposition of time. Preposition of time is used when you are telling or you are speaking to indicate time. We use at when we talk about. Now, first preposition of time is at. हम at कब यूज करते हैं? An exact time. Many of you have used this preposition while you are speaking in English. An exact time, that means at 6 o'clock or at 9:30 to indicate or to show time. At preposition is used. Festivals and the weekend, like at Christmas, at Dussehra, at the weekend. Parts of the day without the. For example, at night, at noon, at midday, at midnight. So, at preposition is used to indicate time, exact time, or festivals or weekends or parts of the day. We use on when we talk about. Now, on is also preposition. Now, when on is used, a named day or date. For example, on Sunday, on 6th October, on New Year's Day. A named part of a named day. That means on Sunday evening, on Saturday night. We use in when something happens in. In is also preposition. When we use in a named month or year. In June, in 1996. A season or century. Like in summer, in the 20th century. We use in for parts of the day. Like in the morning, in the evening. Definite periods of time, like in 5 times, in a few days, in 6 weeks, in 2 years. So we have seen some uses of at, on, in. And now with what we cannot use these prepositions, but we don't use at, in, on with this morning, week, year, etc. Last month, August, week. नेक्स्ट मंडे, ईयर, वीक एट्सेट्रा, एवरी डे, वीक, मंथ. ये सारे वर्ड्स के साथ में हम एट, इन और ऑन prepositions यूज नहीं कर सकते. दिस इज वेरी सिंपल एक्सरसाइज दैट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस योरसेल्फ. नाउ सी preposition of place. So what is prepositions of place? Prepositions of place describe the position of a person or thing in relation to another person or thing. Preposition of place is used to indicate, to describe the position of a person or thing. So, we use at when we talk about. We have also used at in preposition of time. So, now we will use it in the prepositions of place. So, we use at when we talk about a point in a space, a person's home, a place of work or study. Here we are talking about prepositions of place. We use in to indicate a point within the area or volume of something. For example, see the uses of or the examples of preposition of at when we talk about at the end of the road, at the airport. You can see that airport is a place. We are indicating airport with using preposition at. At school, at college, at home, at work, at the bakers, at the factory. And when we use in to indicate a point of within the area or volume of something, that means in bed, in hospital, in the sky, in a drawer, in a newspaper. We use on to indicate a position covering, touching or forming part of a surface. For example, a picture on the wall, a drawing on the blackboard, a flower pot on the table, a picture on page 79. जब मैं आपको टेक्स्ट बुक की एक्सरसाइज भेजती हूँ उस टाइम पे भी मैं वो सेंटेंसेस के अंदर कुछ प्रेपोजिशंस यूज़ करती हूँ, लाइक एक्सरसाइज ऑन पेज नंबर दिस, एक्सरसाइज ऑन पेज नंबर दैट. सो basically we use prepositions while we speak or while we form a sentence. We use between to indicate that something is in the middle of two another things. between कब हम यूज़ करते हैं? जब दो चीज़ों के बीच में, मिडल की जब हम बात करते हैं तब हम between preposition यूज़ करते हैं. We use among to indicate that something is in the middle of three or more other things. Some other prepositions of place as under, in front of, behind, over, above, below, beside, opposite, near, next to. For example, Dolly is sitting between her father and mother. You can see also in the picture, Dolly and her mother are sitting next to each other. The teacher is standing among the students. So the preposition next to indicates a position immediately to one side of something. क्लास के अंदर भी जब आप बेंचेस में अपने क्लासमेट के साथ बैठे हुए होते हो तब हम ऐसा ही बोल सकते हैं, यू आर सिटिंग नेक्स्ट टू योर क्लासमेट और यू आर सिटिंग नेक्स्ट टू योर फ्रेंड. Now see prepositions of movement. Certain preposition indicate movement from one place to another. एक जगह से दूसरी जगह का जो movement होता है वो indicate करने के लिए हम prepositions of movement use करते हैं. Some of them are to, into, down, up, onto, round, off, from, out of. Such prepositions are used with verbs of movement. और ऐसे prepositions movement के verb के साथ use होते हैं. For example, walk. Walk is a verb. Go, jump, fly, come, run, climb, swim. Like walk into, go down, go round, turn round, climb up. These all are prepositions of movement. Now look at this exercise. It is very easy exercise. Look at the picture of John's room and fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions of place. यहाँ पे आपको एक छोटा सा पिक्चर दिया हुआ है जो कि जॉन का उसका रूम का है. उसके अंदर कौन सी चीज़ें कौन सी जगह पे रखी हुई है उसको एग्जामिन करके आपको ये फिलअप्स फिल करनी है. दैट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस योरसेल्फ. Now see, some verbs usually take a particular preposition after them. कुछ verbs ऐसे होते हैं कि जिसके पीछे कुछ particular prepositions ही हम use कर सकते हैं. अब हमने इतने सारे prepositions देखे, उसके अंदर ऐसा नहीं होता कि कोई भी preposition हम कोई भी sentence के अंदर यूज़ कर लें. कोई भी preposition यूज़ करने से पहले हमें ये देखना होता है कि sentence के साथ वो set होता है कि नहीं, या तो फिर preposition वो position suitable है कि नहीं है preposition यूज करने के लिए. So some verbs usually take a particular preposition after them. For example, this road leads to Delhi. Second, this house belongs to my uncle. Here we are talking about a particular thing or a particular place. Third, my father deals in ready-made garments. Fourth, you should beware of pickpockets on the railway station. नेक्स्ट, सम वर्ब्स टेक डिफरेंट प्रीपोजिशन फॉर डिफरेंट मीनिंग्स. कुछ वर्ब्स ऐसे होते हैं कि जो डिफरेंट मीनिंग के लिए, अलग अलग मीनिंग के लिए अलग अलग प्रीपोजिशंस उसमें हम यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई अग्री विथ यू और आई अग्री ऑन दिस पॉइंट. सेकेंड, ही इज़ ब्लाइंड इन वन आई, ही इज़ ब्लाइंड टू हिज फॉल्ट्स. यहाँ पे हमने देखा कि सेंटेंस सेम है बट जो हमने प्रीपोजिशंस यूज़ किए हैं वो डिफरेंट है. Third, he appealed for mercy. Second, he appealed to the judge. Next, some verbs don't take any preposition after them. It is not compulsory that we have to use preposition in every sentences. Like some verbs don't take any preposition after them. कुछ verbs ऐसे होते हैं कि उसके बाद कोई prepositions हम use नहीं करते. For example, the train has reached at the station. That is incorrect sentence. But the correct one is the train has reached the station. It is correct sentence. Second, I shall accompany with you to the bazaar. That is incorrect sentence, but the correct one is I shall accompany you to the bazaar. Now, some words require specific prepositions to connect them with the noun or pronoun that follows them. कुछ वर्ड्स ऐसे होते हैं कि जिसके साथ हमें स्पेसिफिक प्रीपोजिशंस यूज़ करने पड़ते हैं विद द नाउन और प्रोनाउन दैट फॉलोज देम, कि जिसके बाद नाउन और प्रोनाउन यूज़ हुआ है उसमें. सच कॉम्बिनेशंस हैव टू बी कमिटेड टू मेमोरी सिंस दे आर नॉट गवर्न्ड बाय एनी रूल्स. सम ऑफ देम आर गिवन बिलो. ट्राई टू लर्न देयर मीनिंग्स एंड ऑल्सो यूज़ देम इन सेंटेंस ऑफ योर ओन. आप जब भी कोई सेंटेंस फॉर्म करते हो या जब भी कोई सेंटेंस स्पीक करते हो तो उसके अंदर मोस्टली आप ये वर्ड्स और ये वर्ड्स के कॉम्बिनेशन यूज़ करते ही होंगे, लेकिन फिर भी हम इसमें से कुछ रीड करते हैं और बाकी सारे आपको एक बार रीड करके उसको याद करने हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फर्स्ट एक्सीड टू, सेकेंड अक्यूज ऑफ, थर्ड एक्ट अपॉन, एडिक्टेड टू, एडमिट टू, अफ्रेड ऑफ, अग्री विथ, अराइव एट, ashamed of, astonished at, avail of, aware of, believe in, belong to, bent on, beware of, boast of, busy with, care for, collide with, confident of, consist of. सो ये सारे जो वर्ड्स हैं उसके साथ में हमने स्पेसिफिक प्रेपोजिशंस यूज़ किए ताकि हम उसको सेंटेंस के अंदर रख के सेंटेंस बना सकें. बाकी के सारे वर्ड्स कॉम्बिनेशन आपको रीड करने हैं और उसको याद करने हैं. Now look at this exercise. Choose the correct preposition for each blank. Now let us solve this exercise for your convenience. First, all the prepositions are given here. You have to use them into fill-ups. He fell dash the well. So the right answer is he fell into the well. Second, I said it dash his face. I said it to his face. Third, see me dash this period. So the answer is see me after this period. Fourth, you are very kind dash me. You are very kind to me. Fifth, I am searching dash my lost book. And the answer is I am searching for my lost book. Sixth, Chennai is dash the south of India. So we will use the preposition in this sentence. So Chennai is in the south of India. Seventh, what is the time dash your watch. So the answer is what is the time by your watch. Eighth, I have been standing here dash 2 hours. So the answer is I have been standing here for 2 hours. Ninth, distribute these mangoes dash all the boys. So we will use the preposition among here and the full sentence is distribute these mangoes among all the boys. So our chapter is completed here. You have to practice all the exercises, read and revise it once again. Thank you.